Cheers from Japan, Tokyo Toy Bastard here, and we're gonna do some toy hunting in my hometown of Tachikawa. We're gonna check out a place called Book Off, which I frequent every week. So come with me, see what we can find. All right, we are approaching the Book Off. It's actually a Book Off Super Bazaar, which means it carries lots of toys and things, not just books. So that's why I go here. And if you look behind me, you can see the building. Book Off Super Bazaar. There's the sign right there. And the rest of the building is currently being renovated for something. So if you walk in, it's nothing to see until you get to the, was it the fifth and sixth floor? So everything else is just white walls. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, here we are. Book Off Super Bazaar. We'll walk in here. They got some posters up now. Oh, I still have a beer. I gotta finish this before we get up there. Anyway, yeah, it's just a corridor of white. So if you were coming here and didn't know any better, you might just think this was just closed down completely. But you can still go upstairs. So I'll talk to you when we get upstairs. See you in a second. All right, we are now on the final escalator to the 6th floor, which is where all the toys are. Yeah, let's get off. Here we are on the 6th floor. And it is a Wednesday night. They close in about an hour and a half, so not a whole lot of people here. I'm just gonna show a few little sections. So first here we've got some Dragon Ball. You'll see vintage stuff pop up here occasionally, but it's usually just lots of statues and things like these. Got some Saint Seiya. Some other random anime stuff. Lots of girly stuff. Let's keep going this way. Some more box Dragon Ball stuff. All modern. This is mostly like UFO catcher, crane game stuff. See a lot of that here boxed. Down here we've got some Dragon Ball Gashapon, which I do collect some of. I really like this Goku and Frieza here, but I think it's a little pricey, in my opinion. All right, we're gonna go around the corner. So here we have plastic models, model kits. Got some American toys, some Star Wars, and some Kaiju. Shin Godzilla. Space Godzilla, Ultraman, which I don't know much about, and I also try not to get other people on camera. That's kind of a no-no here, just to film other people in public. So, you'll notice that the things that are not sold in boxes are usually hung up in baggies like this with prices. So here's a bunch of like loose Gundam stuff. I find some good Evangelion stuff in this little area sometimes, but I was just here actually last night, and I saw they were putting out new stuff, but any new stuff's going to be on the front. I don't really see anything here. I did find some cool minifigures, which I think I showed in my last pickup video. I found those here. Not a whole lot I'm seeing that I'm interested in. See, there's a lot of Transformers and things, but you know, that's not my type of stuff. Oh, here's something. There's an anime Godzilla, and hey, look, that looks familiar. That's my Climax Shin Godzilla. I sold it to them because I put it online for sale. After deciding I wanted to sell it to get something else, no one went for it and sold it here. And they actually paid me pretty close to what I was wanting. So, and they're not selling it for much more. So they're selling it for $220. So that's not much more than they paid me for it. And I also sold them this vintage Mechagodzilla Bullmark from 1974. I found one bagged, like mint, for pretty cheap, so I just get rid of that one. It's always nice to just get rid of some stuff and have some more money to go hunting. All right, so now I'm going to take you to my favorite section here, because it is just a giant wall of toys that are all about $1, 100 yen. I find a lot of good stuff here. So here is said wall. and you'll find lots of gashapon figures, minifigures, premium toys. Like here's a Broly. You won't see a lot of vintage stuff here. You get lucky occasionally. Oh, I just found a nice little Asuka figure, Evangelion Asuka figure. Ooh. That's a nice one. Probably grab that one. I've had this in the past. A lot of people request these, so you know, even if I don't keep it, I can always sell it. I often do look for stuff to sell here because I can get it and still sell it for pretty cheap and make a little money, and still beat the prices on eBay and such. So again, check my Instagram if you want to buy some cheap stuff. I always beat the prices on eBay. Actually, one thing I'm looking for here is, oh, I found a Shinji Ikari little minifigure. See, I don't really collect these modern figures as much. I do like miniature gashapon stuff. This is a bit older. That Shinji looks fairly new. I'm actually looking for a little set of Bruce Lee minifigures. I bought a ton of them, and I realized I was missing a few, and I was missing some base stands, but I found those here. So all the doubles I have I'm going to be putting for sale too, but I'm going to hopefully find the missing set or two that I did not grab. And they were selling them like in bags, multiples. We got some Goku, Boba Fett, Vegeta. Let's see, Vegeta. Looking for Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee. Anyway, if I find it, I'll come back and update you. Look at that wall. I've got to go through that entire wall. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to go through. There's more on this side. Surrounded. Anyway, update you in a second. Here's a quick update. Didn't find Bruce Lee yet, but I found a little 90s Boba Fett die-cast keychain. I don't know if I'll grab it or not, but the Asuka, which you saw earlier. And I found this Gashapon Akira character. I think he's like the Akira cult priest. Unfortunately, I didn't see any other Akira Gashapon in there. That would have been nice. And then over here, I had to gloss over this area earlier because there was someone looking right here. I did find, I don't think I'll pick it up though, but I did find this SH Monster Arts Gamera from the second Gamera movie for, it's about 70 bucks. And it's a pretty cool figure, but yeah, I don't really collect any of that figure line. They're cool. I'd like to play with one if someone has one. And then above me is this massive Gamera. It's hard to see with the reflection and the plastic. That's a massive Gamera 3 figure. And it's about $140. I'm gonna pass on that too. But let's see. Let's see if they got any good Godzilla minifigures. There's some here. Ooh, this one wasn't here last time. No. Okay, well here's some Godzilla minifigures. 1954 Godzilla with the back plate falling out. These are Gashapon figures, so these are assembled. Yeah, I don't see much here. Over here too, I did want to show. Man, I came back here the other day to buy this Evangelion Unit 1. It's like die-cast posable figure, but it sold out like the moment I had money to get it, it was gone. I did have this nice Medicom version, but the price has been ripped off, so I don't know how much it cost. But still, I really prefer the minifigures. I have some, couple really cool minifigures of that character at home. Well, let's go over here for a bit. Let's see, what we got over here? Over here we've got some like Avengers. This is like one of their main displays. Giant Hulkbuster. More rare Transformers. These cassette things are pretty cool. But those are reproductions. Let me take a look at some video games. Follow me. They do have some retro video games here. Not a huge selection, but I'm always looking for Dragon Ball games. Let's see. Walking through the DVDs and modern video games now. Let's see what we got. Got some PlayStation 2. Hey, found a PlayStation 2 Fist of the North Star game. Is it a fighting game? Nice fighting game. That could be fun. Haven't played that. I should get a basket. It's hard to hold this and hold the toys that I just found. So here's some of the vintage games. Super Famicom, Famicom. We've got a bunch of loose ones too, and bins. Quest, Game Boy, Nintendo 64. And then we got the walls and walls of manga. These are all used manga. There's manga everywhere. Manga, manga. More manga. Manga. I am looking for a complete set of Akira, which they used to have here. Looks like they've only got volume 3. Don't want just volume 3. Alright, there's a big crowd I'm gonna have to bust through, so see you in a second. Let me do a final update after this next little look through here. Alright, catch you in a second. Still no Bruce Lee. I guess someone bought it today. Damn. Well, I'm still not finished. I'm still adamant and kind of looking around some more here. I did find these, dare I call them cute, Chopper from One Piece dressed as Tao Pai Pai from Dragon Ball and Vegito from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. I'm not a One Piece fan, so unfortunately, if I was a One Piece fan, I'd probably snatch this Tao Pai Pai Chopper up in a heartbeat. Still this Asuka and Akira priest guy. I dropped Boba Fett somewhere. Can't find him, so I guess he's not coming home. Probably gonna put him back anyway. Mostly just looking for Japanese stuff. This place doesn't have a whole lot of vintage, as I think I said earlier. But up here, so there's no one over here, I can give you a better look at some Sentai, Power Ranger, Kamen Rider, some Ultraman stuff mixed in. A bunch of cars. I find some cool cars in here. There's actually one car I am interested in getting. I might grab it. They put them in bags at random, but like this little SD car that's got like a dragon and a Mount Fuji on it, I kind of like that. I guess I'll hold on to it. It's only $1 for the bag. The other 2 cars are gonna go in the garbage unless my kids want them. But anyway, also I take my kids here often to go find Dragon Ball cards because they collect the cards. So I'll show you their cards if you're a Pokemon collector too. Magic, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball. Here's the Dragon Ball case, Dragon Ball Heroes. These are the rare cards. They also sell them in these like indexed bins, but you gotta slide them out and go through them like a library system. Some more Dragon Ball cards. Alright. Actually, let's walk over to this case. This is near the register. They put a lot of newer box premium stuff here too. A lot of Dragon Ball stuff in here. This set, hey Dimitri, this is the set you wanted. They've got it now, but you got it, right? If not, I'll pick it up for you. And these are getting quite pricey now. I really want these too, but I'm not gonna pay $100 for some Gashapon premiums. Now let's walk over here. We're gonna go to the book section that's the non-manga book section. Oh! There's an original Super Famicom for the low price of 22. This is about 20 bucks. We've got 2 of them actually. I already have one. Alright, snag it. Over here they also have a lot of miniature cars. More model kits. These are all more military model kits. And they also have a collector art style book area over here. I found all my Dragon Ball art books here. So you can see some here. Here's the vintage publications of the of those. We need to do a video about those at some point. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do one more run, one more pass to some areas here. Oh, let me show you the English section. They have an English book section. It's random. There's no order to it. There's random like Chinese and Korean books thrown into. That was it. That little section. But there's a guy looking at stuff, so they don't want to bother him. I'll find some books there. Got a copy of Jurassic Park there that I didn't have. Alright. Anyway, one more pass, then I'll update you one final time. Thank you for sticking around. Alright, I'm finished. I actually shot a ending video, but I decided once I got here to eat some dinner, I would just, you know, a little bit better showcase what I did find. And I did find some more stuff, just a couple more things. I almost picked up a couple vintage Evangelion model kits, which a little too pricey, but you know, they'll probably still be there next time if I decide to go back. Well, anyway, right now I'm at Torikizoku, which is one of my favorite izakaya in Japan, and an izakaya is basically just a cheap, not always cheap, but this one's cheap. It's a restaurant bar, and this one specializes in yakitori. So, got my giant beer here. Sorry if it's hard to hear me, everyone's shouting. So, let's see what we got. So, as you know, I did pick up the Akira Priest for 100 yen. Amazing. I wish they would have had some more Akira stuff. I picked up Asuka in her little cockpit, 100 yen, 200 yen. Anyway, not a bad price. I did manage to find one vintage item that I picked up, and it's this Rurouni Kenshin. Sorry, the lighting's not that great in here. It's still in the little capsule. I like this little capsule, and it's got the paperwork and everything. But I used to really love the OVA Samurai X. Never got into the actual show or manga that much, but this is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'll keep or sell this, but it might go up. But anyway, 100 yen. And then finally, I did pick up one more, little bit bigger item. This is a Revoltech miniature Ava Unit 00, which is Ray's Ava Unit right here. And if you saw my last pickup video, I had actually picked up the 7-Eleven clear version of Shinji's unit. So, and I also picked up the clear version of this, but I gave that to my friend Oliver from All Imported as a birthday gift. So this one I will keep most likely. If not, it'll go up for sale. But for $63. So in total, I paid about $8 for everything. I intended to spend less than 1,000 yen, and basically, it's great. Averages out to about $2 a piece, so did some good shopping. I'm satisfied. Sometimes I found like really, really cool stuff there, like that I didn't expect to find, and like multiples of them, and in that same little area. But today, you know, I was here yesterday. I picked through it already. I've already got a bunch of stuff in my house that I didn't film that I picked up. All of that will go for sale on my Instagram account that I picked up yesterday. A couple of these might go up for sale on my Instagram account. Probably hang on to a couple of them. But I go to that book off a couple times a week, partially for myself, partially just things to sell. Because they're always cheap. And like I said before, if you're looking for stuff like this, I'll always beat the eBay prices. So please check out my Instagram account at Tokyo Toy Bastard. And enjoy the other photos as well. But every week or so, I'll post a big bunch of stuff. Cheap. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you can hear me. There's a lot of drunk people here, even though it's Wednesday night. Wednesday nights, a lot of people go drinking for some reason. It's the middle of the week, hump day. So, you know I am. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Watch one of these other videos here, and let me know if you want me to go toy hunting somewhere else. Specifically, I will definitely be going somewhere else soon. I figured out an easy way to edit, and unfortunately my phone's still only from selfie mode. If you're wondering, it's hard for me to film. But yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, kanpai. See you next time. Peace.